right, guys, this is one of my favorites. This is called I never make snap decisions, right? So customer says, hey, Dustin, no matter what you do today, I'm just telling you, we never make decisions on the same day. We never make snap decisions. Now that's different than, hey, I don't make snap decisions, or I don't make decisions on the same day. I'm not going to make a decision today, no matter what you tell me. That's different than the word never. Never is a key word here, right? We got to pay attention to the word never. All right, so never is the key. Okay, not I don't make snap decisions or I don't make decisions today. That's different than I never make snap decisions. I never make decisions on the same day. So let's just get that one right. Never is the key word, right? So we're going to never, never land. All right, so let's time in here real quick and let's go over this close. I never make snap decisions. And let's make sure we arson you guys so that way you can make the kind of money you need today so we can get in the field and make things happen. Remember, the best close or massive presentation, if you run into this at the end, this is a real objection, but it's still easy to get through once I educate you on how to do it. All right, time in. Dustin, my goodness. Hey, you've done a great job today. Everything's a fit, right? Everything's a fit. So, the money's good. This is good. Everything's good. I just need a day to think about it. So, like I told you before, I never make decisions on the same day. So you can call me. You can call me in a couple days, and we'll give you a yes or no. And it's looking really much like we're gonna do yes. Well, when can I call you? We can call me tomorrow. And I'm thinking in my head, call you tomorrow? Why tomorrow, right? Okay, so time back in. So John and Mary, hey, absolutely. Awesome. So it sounds like to me we're really close, right? So it sounds like to me the only reason we're not moving forward is the fact that you never make decisions on the same day, right? You never make snap decisions? Yeah. Okay, great. Not a big deal at all, man. So this one's very important to lean back. Okay, so great. So it sounds like to me, guys, and the only reason we're not moving forward is the fact that you never make decisions on the same day. Because would it be safe to say when nice people like yourself tell me that they never make decisions on the same day that they have before? I assume you made a bad decision on the first day, and that's why you'll never do that again. Okay, yeah, you did. All right, and I get it. So I ask you, like, what happened? Where'd your purpose for that happen into it? What was it? Just curious. And they might share it with you, they might not. So this happened or that happened. Wow. Okay. And what process did you do when you made that decision, right? Okay. I got it. If that happened to me, I'd be saying the same exact thing. Not a big deal, man. We'll take your business tomorrow as we'll next week, as we'll next year. We're really excited to help you whenever you're ready to get it done, right? Can I ask you a quick question, though? This sounds like to me you're really close and you love everything. So there's nothing about the company, nothing about the warranty, nothing about anything we've shared today, design, colors, and choices? All right, cool. So really, that's not it at all. It's about the fact you never make decisions. Okay. Can I ask you a quick question, though? Because it sounds like to me you're really dug in on it. I completely agree with you. I would be too. But have you ever tried to make a decision, whether it be a couple days, a week, a month, a year, and we made that decision, didn't have the most desired outcome either? You did? Okay. So really, I think what you're really sharing with me, it doesn't really matter the time you take to make the decision, whether it's the same day or it's a little bit. That can be a good or bad decision based on the time frame you make it at all, right? So I think one of the safest things is like if you went and studied for a test, let's say you were back in school, right? When did you study for a test? Night before, right before you took it? Why'd you do that? Oh, so everything was fresh on your mind, right? Okay. Because if you had went and studied for that test and now the professor to pause that and then give it to you a week and a half later, if you didn't study for that test anymore, knowing you crammed for it, how well do you think you'd have done that test a week and a half from now? Yeah, not so well, huh? Absolutely. So basically, decisions like this kind of roll the same way, right? The Better Business Bureau, Small Business Administration tell you the best time to make an educated decision is when all the facts are in front of you. Remember earlier they said that 80% of people take the cheapest bid, have big problems getting completed, right? In our industry was the most complained about with the Better Business Bureau for lack of meeting customers' expectations. Remember that was that number one reason? I get it, yeah. So really, let me ask you a question real quick, right? Just like taking the test, when was the best time to study for the test? Right, the night before, right before you took it. So really, if I lined up basically 10 contractors and I picked the third one on the 13th day, and that decision were good or bad, did it have anything to do with the time frame I made a decision or the contractor I chose? Contractor you chose, right? So really, knowing you can make a bad decision on the same day and you can make a bad decision months, days, weeks down the road, when do you think the best time to make an educated decision is? When all the facts are in front of you? Or you've forgotten it and now I'm trying to scrape together and make a bunch of decisions later down the road? No offense, but how many notes did you take today? I get it, right? So, ultimately, can you do this for me? It really comes down to three reasons why or why not you should make a decision on something like this. And the last thing I want to do is push you into it, because I'm ready to come back to you as much time as possible. I'm just trying to let you have the most benefit as possible too, right? Does this all make sense so far? Yeah, so it really comes down to three things. If you answer yes to these three things, we'd love to welcome you to the family, right? Do you need it? Yes. Do you want it? Yes. And the most important thing is, can you afford it? And if you answer yes to all three of those things, guys, it really doesn't matter when the decision is made. It just matters that you're doing the right thing for you and your family. Was it yes to all three of those? Yep. Can I welcome you to the family? Boom. And remember, be assumptive and go back at it. So rewind that real quick, right? That's one of the hardest closes to get through, right? I put them back in a slice of life. I used an analogy like school. When did you study for a test? Night before you took the test, right? Because again, why was that important? Because I need to put him in a mindset of when he made a decision on the same day. Secondly, when you made that decision, you didn't have the most desired outcome, whether it be a couple days, a week, a month, a year down the road, you didn't have the best outcome either. Yeah? So again, remind him of what we covered earlier, because remember, it's easy to remind. You don't want to bring new stuff up. So remember why our industry is the most complained about with the Better Business Bureau. Yeah. Lack of meeting customers' expectations, right? And here's some reasons why, right? Remember, 96% of contractors fail in the first 2 years. Basically 46% of people out of that $538 billion spent from the Harvard Joint Studies told you that they were doing the project again after the second year. And how many times you do the project? Just once, right? So we take them down that line. Out of 10 contracts, if I pick the third one on the 13th day, then would it change the decision that's made on the time frame or the contractor I chose? What's the contractor you chose? So again, guys, let me ask you a question. It really comes down to three things on why this decision is good or bad. Do I need it? Do I want it? And can I afford it? If you answer yes to those three, let me welcome you to the family. All right, guys. This again was the I never make snap decisions close. Again, this mirrored with a massive presentation coming through. Welcome to getting the money you deserve. Promise you. Learn these closes, Cleaner's Corner. Again, this is number 5. See you on the board. All right. Who dey? Nobody. See you.